Well, lunge is going to be double resisted. It is a lunge, so no need to shield that. Very nice call there. I figured it probably would have been a smarter idea to go for the discharge, but that makes sense too. So he's going to use his power up punch, and now he's going to, yeah, he's back to base damage here because of that power up punch. So going to shield. This is probably just a rock slide, but needs to shield in order to survive here. Going to have to get another power up punch, and this is going to be close. Let's see. Does get the shield, and then could try to sack. Oh man. Oh, that was awesome. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shraydee and welcome back to the channel. So I noticed we're getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting, and I figured what better way to do a celebration than I will do a shoulder reveal at 1,000 subs. That's right, you'll finally get to see Shraydee's shoulders, which is kind of hard to say. But yeah, so if you're excited for that, smash the like button. In fact, just punch your keyboard so hard. Keyboard? Mouse? I don't know. Just, it doesn't matter. Just hit the like button. I would appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so for today's YouTuber Spotlight, I'm going to be shouting out, I think it's Blue Eevee, or maybe it's BL3W Eevee, either way. If you're interested in checking out a smaller content creator that is doing some wonderful Pokemon Go PvP content, stay tuned to the end of the video and I will talk a little bit more about this this content creator, and I will put links in the description. So, let's get into the featured Pokemon for today. It's gonna be this this girl, yeah. Shadow Mawile. So I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of Mawile in the Go Battle League. Well, not that much though. I mean, it's a very expensive Pokemon to power up, especially the Shadow version. I mean, it's like 350,000 deaths just to power it up, and then getting the second move is another 90k on top of that. It's pretty rough, especially if you have one that has good PvP IVs, because it needs to be level 40 most likely. We are going to be featuring one of my supporters that's been here since like the birth of my channel. His name is Bonage, so big shout out to Bonage. I will also put his links in the description. He does have a Twitch as well as a YouTube page, so if you guys are interested in checking him out, please do. I would very much appreciate that, and I'm sure he would as well. So let's take a look at the team he's going to be running. So I love this team, by the way. This is a really cool team. So he's got Shadow Mawile in the lead, which I think Shadow Mawile is one of the best leads out there. And he is running Fire Fang, Iron Head, and Power Up Punch. Pretty classic moveset. I think a lot of people prefer Play Rough, but you can get to Iron Head a lot quicker than you can Play Rough. So Fire Fang is not very good at generating energy. So let's go into the next Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he's using Drifblim as a safe switch. Drifblim makes a very good safe switch. I did a video on that a while ago. So Drifblim is going to be running Hex, Icy Wind, and Shadow Ball. And then we've got Meganium in the back with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Earthquake. I am super jealous of that Meganium. I do not have a Meganium with Frenzy Plant, but I do have one that is going to be traded to me pretty soon, so that's pretty exciting. I'll finally be able to build teams with Meganium in it. Okay, picks up massively. This is what you love to see. That Fire Fang is going to be doing so much damage there. Switches into Defense Deoxys. He's going to counter switch with this Drifblim, and now the thing is, Rock Slide is going to be super effective, and it's going to do quite a bit of damage because Drifblim has a pretty low defense stat. It has a very high stamina stat, but not a very high defense stat, so it's not the tankiest. And his opponent makes a huge call and does not shield, even though that could have been a Shadow Ball and that would have done massive damage if it was. Now that the Defense Deoxys is debuffed, he can take a Rock Slide pretty comfortably here. And now he's going to go for the Shadow Ball. This will easily be KOing the Defense Deoxys. I don't expect a shield here. And so he does win switch advantage, and then Shifter is going to come back in, and he's got to get off this Icy Wind, but unfortunately the Shifter is going to get to a charge move. I think this might be a Leaf Blade. No, okay, it's Foul Play. I forgot to count the Bullet Seeds there, and then he knew what was happening, and then, yeah, it's a very quick switch on both sides because they both knew that they were going to have to switch instantly, so you often see that with battlers who are very experienced. You see them both ready to, you know, they know they're going to be switching. So unfortunately this Gardevoir was able to charm down, but is going to have to shield this because it's going to be a Shadow Ball most likely. It is a Shadow Ball that would have probably KO'd. So he is resisting the charms, but Shadow Mawile is very squishy, so he's going to have to go for this Power Up Punch, which is, I think, is a really good idea because it's going to help this Fire Fang, this Shiftry down before the Fire Fang, or before the Shiftry is able to get to a Foul Play. Actually, Leaf Blade, Foul Play, both would be resisted because of the Steel and Fairy typing on Shadow Mawile. So let's go into the next battle here. So I know Poke has made plenty of videos on Shadow Mawile, but you don't see it very often just for the fact that it's so expensive. And it looks like Bonage has one with some good IVs here. I actually have a rank... Oh, it's like a rank 24 Shadow Mawile, but I just haven't powered it up because it's so expensive. So going up against a Sunny Charm, Weather Ball would be super effective, so gonna have to shield that, but he is doing super effective damage. Ooh, this is rough. Is this gonna KO? Let's see. Okay, barely able to survive. That is huge. And then the opponent comes in with a Bastiodon. This Iron Head is going to be doing neutral damage because of the Steel and Rock typing. And then Fire Fang is also doing neutral damage. And then he's going to come in with Meganium. Meganium has a pretty decent matchup against against Bastiodon. Frenzy Plant's going to be neutral. Earthquake is going to be double super effective. So I do expect a shield coming. Okay, nope, just gonna. Alrighty then. Maybe the Bastiodon was counting the Vine Whips. Tell me down in the comments how many Vine Whips it takes to get to a Frenzy Plant, because old shraydee don't know that count. Oh no, wait, yeah, I do. It's 6. Yeah, see, shraydee not dumb. It's 6. 6 Vine Whips to get to Frenzy Plant. That's right. shraydee ain't dumb. Post it in the comments. But yeah, I already knew. Okay, so gonna go in with Drifblim. Unfortunately, taking super effective damage from those smackdowns there. And then Meganium's going to come in. This is going to be a very, very uphill battle. Now, Meganium is only going to be able to do resisted damage to this Drifblim. So he may be able to take this. Let's see. So Icy Wind is going to do super effective damage. Shadow Ball is going to be neutral. And I don't know which one is more energy efficient in this situation. I would imagine Icy Wind just because of the super effective damage here. Let's see how much damage this is going to do. Okay, it's respectable. That's respectable. So, obviously, the Earthquake is going to be double resisted, and the Frenzy Plant is also going to be... No, just going to be single resisted because of the flying typing. And then, able to... I don't know what happened there. I guess the opponent switched, and he threw the Icy Wind trying to take care of the Meganium, but doesn't really matter. Needs to throw a charge move at both of these guys. And then this Meganium has a Frenzy Plant loaded, so good thing he saved that Frenzy Plant. Because that was able to win him the match in the end. So very close battle there. Seems like all of his Pokemon that he's using have some pretty good IVs. I know Bonage is a very active member in my Discord, and he was doing some auto-wreck battles the other day with some other people in the Discord, and like most people are like me. They keep a bunch of garbage around because they're like, oh, maybe one day I'll use this. And Bonage, on the other hand, he just transfers anything he doesn't need. So when it comes to auto-wreck battles, Bonage is always going to get the best Pokemon. So he's always going to win those auto-wreck battles because he's always going to have his Great League ready Pokemon being recommended to him because he transfers all the other stuff. Okay, so the opponent is lagging a little bit. It looks like I think this is a safe switch situation here. I wasn't really paying attention. Rock Slide is going to be super effective. Going to be able to go for this Icy Wind here. This is going to do neutral damage because of the Steel and Ground typing. Ground taking super effective from the ice. And he does get a shield, which is pretty big here. Can tank a Rock Slide, so no reason to shield this. And should be able to get to another Icy Wind here. And the opponent makes a switch into Machamp. Shadow Machamp at that. So not sure about that play. Rock Slide obviously is going to do super effective damage, but this Drifblim has a shield, so could easily just shield this and then go for another Shadow Ball, which will easily be taking out this Machamp. Okay, so the opponent does bait, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so not the best switch on the opponent's end, but this Shadow Ball is going to let him know never to do that again. Alright, so coming back in with the Stunfisk, it seems like maybe his whole team has a weakness to Drifblim, and well, I mean, you know, Stunfisk has a pretty good matchup against Drifblim, but was able to win that battle just maybe due to rage alone. I don't know. I'm not sure. Going into the next battle here. So, no idea how this is going to go. It just really depends on what moveset the Mew is running. Mew is one of the scariest leads to go up against because you just never know. You never know what it's going to have. So, the opponent does not shield the Power Punch. Most people don't shield the first charge move coming out from Mawile because most people do go for the Power Punch first. The opponent is going for back-to-back Surfs, so going to have to shield twice, unfortunately, if he wants to win lead, but he is going to shield twice. All right, so what's gonna come in here? It's going to be in a Zoom Roll. All right, so this Iron Head is buffed up 2 times, so this is going to do quite a bit of neutral damage here from that Fairy and Water typing. Water does resist the Steel type moves, and then Fairy takes super effective from it. And he switches into Meganium to throw the opponent off guard, and the opponent counter switches with an Altaria. This is really bad. all of Meganium's moves are double resisted against Altaria, so the Altaria does not have to shield at all and is able to get that Sky Attack off. This is going to be extremely uphill battle. Got to get off this Icy Wind before another Sky Attack comes through. This is going to be doing double super effective damage, but I do expect a shield. He does get a shield, and this Sky Attack is not going to KO, but it's going to do a lot of damage here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a big chunk of damage. It's half of its health left, or half of whatever it had. So able to catch this probably Ice Beam, I would guess. It's a play rough. Okay, gonna take out the Shadow Mawile. So very nice sack there. And then if he lands this, he's got a chance, but he has to land this. Oh my God. Okay. Oh no, I know. It's too close. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, I think he actually needed his shield there not to land it, but. Either way, he would have gone down, unfortunately. So not too much he could have done there, but very nice attempt on trying to come back. All right, going into the next battle here. Picked up a massive lead. This is what you like to see. Galvantula taking super effective damage from those Fire Fangs. The opponent switches into an Azumarill, and he counter switches with Meganium. Meganium's going to do a really good job of taking out this Azumarill, and it's even better if he gets a shield. Actually, I think it's better when they don't shield, because then you can just, okay, he's going to shield, but you can tank an Ice Beam, and then you can just farm down with Vine Whips, and you'll have a Frenzy Plant ready for the next Pokemon. See? So I've played that a couple different ways in the past. I'm always on the Azumarill side, and usually what I like to do is shield once so they don't farm down. And this Galvantula is going to do very well against this Meganium. Lunge is going to be super effective because of that grass typing on Meganium. And yep, he is able to get off this Frenzy Plant. Now this will be resisted, but it will do quite a bit of damage, even though it's debuffed here. So he does get that, he does land that, but unfortunately he gets farmed down, and this Galvantula got 2 Volt Switches from that. But, oh, okay, never mind. Well, Lunge is going to be double resisted. It is a Lunge, so no need to shield that. Very nice call there. I figured it probably would have been a smarter idea to go for the discharge, but that makes sense too. So he's going to use his power up punch, and now he's going to, yeah, he's back to base damage here because of that power up punch. So going to shield. This is probably just a rock slide, but needs to shield in order to survive here. Going to have to get another power up punch, and this is going to be close. Let's see. Does get the shield, and then could try to sack. Oh man. Oh, that was awesome. Very nice play. Very nice play. I really didn't think he was going to be able to pull that one out. All right, so able to go 4-1 with his, by the way, I didn't even mention this shiny Shadow Mawile, which is even more rare considering it's got good PvP stats. That's absolutely crazy. I haven't been able to get any shiny Shadow Pokemon, even though I've been grinding real hard trying to get him. Picks up his crappy Dratini, throws it directly into the trash can, burns it up, turns it into Dratini candies, and then able to, I didn't even see what happened there. But that will be mostly the end of the video. Now, let's talk a little bit about Blue Eevee. I'm assuming it's blue. It's BL3W Eevee. So this is a content creator that has been on the platform for just a little while now. But they are starting to get some really cool content together. It's mostly PvP content, and I can tell that they do work pretty hard on their videos, getting everything ready for the YouTubes, as us boomers like to call it. So if you guys are interested in checking out this content creator, go down to the description below and give them a subscription? Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. I wanted to say follow for some reason, but yeah, go ahead and give them a subscribe and hit the little bell button, and do that for me as well if you're so keen on doing that. I have lost my train of thought, and this is supposed to be an outro, but I'm just sitting here awkwardly now. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and I will see you in the next one, and that's also Zionix Takeoff. Why am I trying to steal Zionix Takeoff every video? Take it easy, guys. Take it easy.